Hi, I'm Alexia Katsanidou, and I'm the Scientific Director of the GESIS Department Survey Data Curation. I'm also a professor at the University of Cologne in the chair of Empirical Social Research. So the role of GESIS is to support social scientists and scientists in general to answer social science research questions. Copernicus Earth observation data is out there, is open source. It contains an enormous amount of data wealth that allow us to do research on what we call context in the social sciences. The political scientists and social scientists, we have two particular problems with this data where GESIS can support. On the one hand, GESIS can support social scientists to acquire the skills that normally they lack when they deal with new data types, and particularly those big data types that are connected to geography, and can offer the skills and the ways that people, the how-tos that people can use it, this type of data. On the other hand, GESIS can simplify a little bit this data from Copernicus Earth observation data, and GESIS can make them a more lower-hanging fruit, if you want, for social scientists to analyze them, but also to link them with other data types, for example, surveys where social scientists are more familiar with. The GESIS Innovation Fund is supporting our project for bringing together the Earth observation data to social scientists. We organized, as we speak, a workshop, and we will be having another one in a year's time, where researchers using Earth observation data from Copernicus and other sources, of course, for answering social science research questions, come here, present their work. And what we do with this is we collect their needs and ideas on how to approach this whole subject. And for us, that is important in order to plan our work ahead and produce something that it will be targeted exactly to the needs for social scientists.
Yeah, my name is Peter Howe, and I'm a professor of geography at Utah State University. So GESIS, I see, is really at the cutting edge of this kind of thing, at work to integrate survey data with Earth observation data and provide a hub for researchers who are engaged in this, and also support the collection of these kinds of really interesting and advanced and transformative data sets. So I look forward to seeing how GESIS continues to lead in this area going forward.
Hi, my name is Tanushree Rao. I'm a PhD researcher in international relations at Stockholm University. I'm also affiliated with the Mistra Geopolitics program, and my research is broadly on humanitarian aid, inequality, and climate-related disasters. I think the conference overall was really inspiring. It was really cool to see how people are using spatial data and georeference data and satellite data really differently in their work. For me, I'm especially interested in how that can tell stories of inequality. And so the number of data sources that we now have, the new forms of data and the exciting forms of data that we wouldn't traditionally think about in the social sciences, I think it's really inspiring to see how that can be used to address inequalities and understand more about the world that we live in.
I'm Manuel Linsenmeier, and I'm a postdoctoral research scientist at Columbia University in the city of New York. I'm very grateful about the opportunity to come to Cologne and to visit GESIS and to participate in this workshop. It was a full-packed 3 days full of presentations, discussions that often continued during the lunch break or over coffee or even on the Christmas market. I learned a lot about what other people are doing. There was a very diverse crowd of scholars at different stages of career, very fruitful discussions, and I also got very valuable feedback for my own research. At the end, I even identified a promising research question that I now want to study together with colleagues from Cologne to learn more about how climate policies can be used to increase the public support for future climate policies in Germany.
My name is Jessica Wells, and I work at AData, which is based at the College of William & Mary. This conference was actually really wonderful for me as someone who implements geospatial data and techniques in their own work. Coming from a background in public policy, it was wonderful to be among so many people of diverse academic backgrounds who I might not have interacted with before, who face similar challenges but in different disciplines. And so by being at this conference, what I took away from it was a wealth of information of how I can improve my own research, because people who are outside my own academic silo now have read my paper and can contribute in ways that I wouldn't have thought of before. And so building this community of researchers who are all trying to use geospatial data from very different perspectives and very different disciplines allows us to advance the field of geospatial data incorporation much more further. And so I appreciated being here because I got to think critically about the issues around how do we use geospatial data? How can it be more effective in my own work? How do we overcome the challenges that we all face, but from this unique multidisciplinary angle that can often be missed when attending other conferences that are stuck within a particular academic silo?